Welcome to Ouch. Was that a ghost? This podcast may contain graphic material, which some listeners may find disturbing. Listener discretion is advised.
Help me.
Now that we covered that, here's your host, Liss.
Welcome back to Ouch Was That a Ghost? Today I have back, I think this is over a year later, Chris and Diane from Haunted Escapes. We have missed you. I hope you guys are doing well.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
The last one we did was what, the Christmas?
Yeah. With Krampus and all of them.
Oh, I love Krampus.
That's right. So today we've got a lineup of truly frightening cryptids. Liss, if you would like to start us off.
Oh, I'm up first? All right.
Yes.
So we were picking our top 5 cryptids. So one of the funniest ones to me is from New Jersey. It's called the Grigston cow. Many reports were made of a cow people saw from when they were driving down the highway or walking down the street. The cow was seen far away, traveling alone, which is sort of strange for a cow not to be in a herd, just wandering around.
Right.
But strangely, nobody could get any clear pictures of the animal. So people thought, is it a ghost? Is it a cryptid? Nobody knew. The animal was searched for and talked about for decades in the cryptozoology community with no definitive proof, only some blurry photos. Until 2002, when an elderly, injured, lonely cow was found down a ravine.
Oh, no.
He was pulled up to safety with, being tied up with a rope at, a tug-of-war situation out of the ravine.
Oh.
And the cow passed away soon after, and he's now laid to rest in the area where he loved to roam. So the cow that was found, it wasn't a ghost or a cryptid. It was just a cow that separated from its pack and went feral, evading capture for years.
Oh.
I thought this was a cryptid.
He was just like, I'm out.
But the farmer, never noticed or cared. I don't know.
Ow.
I know, right? That's messed up.
Just falls down a ravine and just...
Jeez.
But I was like, oh, this is a cool one. Oh, it's just a cow.
Oh, man.
That's messed up.
So what do you guys got for one?
Do you want me to go or do you want to go?
You can do one.
Okay. So, I have one. It's called the Coco. I think I'm saying that right. It's a mythical monster from Portugal, and he or she is essentially the Iberian version of the boogeyman.
Ooh.
And the legend is one of the most widely known and has been used for centuries by parents to encourage children to behave and to go to sleep. The core of the warning is, behave or the Coco will come and take you away. So he's also known as a child eater or a stealer. Its main purpose is to target and abduct disobedient or misbehaving children, often threatening to eat them. He's also known as a shapeshifter, and is known as a dark, formless, or ghost-like entity that hides in closets or under beds. He's also seen as a hairy monster with glowing red eyes. And in some regional folklore, he's kind of like Krampus, and he carries a sack to steal children.
I think that's the cuckoo. If it's the same one, because when I was in Dominican Republic, I heard a lot of parents saying that, go to sleep or else the cuckoo's going to get you.
The cuckoo. Okay, so I've been pronouncing it wrong too.
That, could be different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I've never heard of that.
But this seems to be your thing. You like to talk about creatures that put kids in sacks.
There's a little bit of a trend going on here with this.
I think you should be worried, Chris.
Right? Jeez. So, for mine, we're going to go to the Scottish Highlands.
Ooh.
It's the Bavan She. She preys almost exclusively on men, particularly isolated hunters late at night. She appears as a beautiful woman, often in a long, flowing green gown. The green gown is critical because it hides her most distinguishing feature, deer hooves instead of human feet. It's the visual clue that you're dealing with something unnatural. She uses her beauty and charm to lure men, often inviting them to a seductive dance. Once her victim is isolated or enchanted, she reveals her true nature, using long, sharp, talon-like fingernails to slit his throat and drain his blood. And like so many Celtic figures, she has a classic vulnerability. She must flee with the rising sun, and she's vulnerable to iron. So if you're ever dancing with a beautiful stranger in the Scottish Highlands, you might want to check her feet.
Oh. So you're going to be like, all right, let's go dance, but first let me look at your feet.
Yep.
I want to see the seductive dance with these hooves.
Must be pretty nimble.
Right?
Like tap dancing.
Okay, the funniest cryptid that I could think of is the Fresno Nightcrawler. I feel like they're pretty well known.
I've heard of them.
These creatures, which no one quite knows what they are, they literally look like a pair of walking white pants.
Oh my God, yes, I've seen videos of those.
They have no arms or facial features. They vary in height from a few feet tall to 7 feet tall. And they're said to move with this unnatural gait, this fluidity, gliding rather than walking. This creature has been caught on multiple security cameras in different areas from Poland to Montana to Ohio to California and has yet to be debunked. Although some people claim that the creature is an alien, a misidentified deer that is standing upright, which I love that explanation, or a balloon tied to cloth with 2 remote controls driving the feet.
There you go.
Or a person on stilts. I don't know what it is, but I love the Fresno Nightcrawler so much.
I love the version of it being a balloon and then remote control. Because every time I see videos of it, I'm like, it looks like Gumby, but not Gumby. And it's just so funny. Oh my God. I love that thing too. Yeah, it's great.
It just brings you joy immediately when you see it.
Yeah, I think there was a paranormal show, I think that I watched one time that they were trying to debunk them.
But they can't. So, boom.
No, yeah, they haven't been able to.
But I mean, nobody has seen a Fresno Nightcrawler and Gumby in the same room before either.
No, they haven't.
There we have it.
Just saying.
It's been, there we go. There's a leading theory.
If I saw that thing just walking.
You know how freaky that would be if you saw that thing walking outside.
I mean, look, there's a pair of pants over there. Just a pair of pants.
And I think that there's been videos of like one that had almost like a father-like Fresno Nightcrawler and then a child one with it, like a lot smaller than him.
I think I've seen that one too. It's like a big one and then a little one.
Yeah.
There you go.
So cute. So they're reproducing.
Just walking his kid.
Just driving the remote control cars. I mean, walking his kid.
But they don't even have eyes?
I don't know.
It's a seductive dance they do with the remote control cars.
There you go.
Gets them.
All right, Diane, what's your next one?
Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's called the neck from Denmark, and it is a malevolent, shape-shifting water spirit, and it's known throughout Scandinavia and Germany. He's difficult to describe as its primary characteristic is its ability to change form. Common forms include a handsome young man. This form is used to lure unsuspecting maidens or young people closer to the water's edge. A white horse. It lures children to climb on its back before leaping into the deep water to drown them. Or a moss-covered old man. In some tales, it is depicted as a grotesque moss and dirt-covered entity lurking beneath the surface. One of its most dangerous traits is that it has enchanting music. It plays mesmerizing, beautiful, and sometimes sorrowful melody on a fiddle or a harp. And the music has a hypnotic power, compelling listeners, especially women and unbaptized children, to walk inexorably into the water where they are drowned.
It sounds similar to the Bavinci, only in a different country.
Yeah, it's kind of... Oh, and then, so you can ward it off. You can ward it off with steel or iron. Throwing a piece of steel or an iron object, like a needle, into the water can break the spirit's power. And also calling its name. Some versions, simply calling its name or speaking a specific Christian verse, for example, mentioning the Virgin Mary, will cause it to flee. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't walk around with sewing needles, but if I was in Germany, maybe I would.
So it's like a siren almost that calls you into the water.
Yeah,
it sounds
almost.
yeah.
Huh.
They're playing some really good tunes.
Oh, so and then to ward it off, you said you have to have different metals or yell its name.
Yeah. Steel or iron or, say its name. Like, hey, Neck, I know you're out there.
Pretty interesting that the iron thing comes up. Like the one that I had, the Babanshees in Scotland, and iron is the thing to scare that off. And now this one is up in Denmark, and once again, it's iron. I wonder what it is about iron that they don't like.
What do you got for the next one?
Okay, so let me find. Okay, so here we go. So this is the trickster trolls of native lore. So next from the northeastern United States are the terrifying legends of the Puckwudgies.
Yes!
These figures come from the folklore of Native American tribes. Visually, they resemble small humans, but with noticeably enlarged noses, fingers, and ears. Their skin is a smooth gray, and it's even been reported to sometimes glow. Puckwudgies are the ultimate tricksters, but with a deeply malevolent streak. They have a massive toolkit of terrifying abilities. They can appear and disappear at will, use magic, and are masters of deception. The warnings in the lore are very clear. Leave Puckwudgies alone. They were once friendly to humans, but have since turned against them. If you mess with one, they'll repay you with nasty tricks, or worse, they're known to kidnap people, push victims off cliffs, use poison arrows, and even attack with knives and spears.
Well, damn.
Yeah. They also have a secondary monster that they control, the Taipei Wonka, I think that's how you pronounce it, which are believed to be the tormented souls of Native Americans that the Puckwudgies have killed. So if you mess with them, it's not just one creature you're dealing with, it's an entire evil army.
For some reason, I keep picturing the little coconuts in Moana with the little spears and the little masks on their
Oh,
face.
yeah!
I know that's something different, but that's what I keep picturing.
Oh my gosh, I am so obsessed with Puckwudgies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did an episode on those a while ago.
Yeah, they're all over the Bridgewater Triangle. We have the nasty ones. The nicer ones are down south.
For something that's so vicious, they got such a funny little name.
Yeah, they're so cute. All right, so I am up next, I'm assuming?
Yes.
All right. This is the saddest cryptid. In the hemlock forests of northern Pennsylvania resides the squonk.
Oh, I remember hearing about this.
I don't know what a squonk is.
They're described as these hideous creatures having ill-fitting skin that appears to droop or sag, and it's covered in warts and moles. He's not a conventionally good-looking creature, and he knows it. He's very self-aware. He lives a nocturnal life to avoid being seen by others. He even avoids bodies of water or puddles to not have to see his own reflection.
Oh, that's a shame.
He roams around only at night, and the squonk is said to be seen or heard crying constantly due to its ugly appearance. Some have used the very trail of tears left by the squonk to hunt them down. If cornered, the squonk has the ability to dissolve into tears or bubbles to avoid capture. They were first written about in the book Fearsome Creatures of the Lumberwoods with a Few Desert and Mountain Beasts. That's a title of a book. By William T. Cox, which was published in 1910. Stories of this strange creature are thought to have its roots in Pennsylvania's lumber history as a way to deter further logging to prevent some of the forest that was being used in excess to make cabins and fences by many that had returned from the war and wanted to set up residences in the area because they were just clearing areas out. But either way, the squonk has been retold in a more recent book, and in this one it describes it having 3 legs and 1 fin in the back, so if it goes out into the water it spins in circles and just dies. It's just such a depressing poor guy, but I love him so much.
This poor dude. I have never heard of them. Well, I'll have to check them out.
I did a full episode with Katie about them, and I was hysterical that day.
He's just a sad little.
Yeah, what are they even hunting them for? Jeez. You mind his business, hiding from them when they're going out trying to kill them.
He just turns into bubbles.
Yeah, just man.
A little depressing guy.
He's lovable though. And from a distance, I guess, but lovable.
Yeah, and they have like Squonkapalooza. Like he's celebrated now.
Oh, I
Oh,
want to
wow.
go there.
Me too.
I gotta look that up now. Daddy's in Pennsylvania. We gotta look up Squonkapalooza.
All right, we'll check out
Yeah.
Squonkapalooza. All right, Diane, what's your
All
next
right.
one?
Baba Yaga. So, she's typically known as a witch. She's typically depicted as a hideous old crone, and some interpret her as liking her to the world of the dead. She is sometimes said to have iron teeth. She lives in a hut that is made on chicken legs, and her dwelling is the most iconic feature of her legend. It is a small, ramshackle wooden hut that stands on gigantic revolving chicken legs. The hut is usually found in a deep forest, which symbolizes the boundary between the world of the living and the realm of the dead. It often spins continually and can be only commanded to stop and face a visitor with a specific magical phrase. Her yard is sometimes fenced with human bones, topped with skulls whose eyes glow with an internal fire. Inside the hut, she is often found stretched out across her enormous stove, which takes up most of the space, and where she may prepare to cook her victuals. What do you think about that?
I think I saw a show or something one time where I think it was supposed to be that creature. I can't remember what it was.
Why am I remembering like John Wick with Baba Yaga? That has nothing to do with that, right?
I think it was a mispronunciation and it wasn't supposed to.
Oh, okay. I'm like, why am I connecting this in my head? It doesn't make any sense.
Pretty sure that's what it was. Like they messed up on the pronunciation and it's not supposed to be that. It's something else that sounds similar. That's like from Russian mythology. I don't remember the whole story, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, this lady sounds pretty nasty.
Such as John Wick.
Exactly.
I would love to be inside her house, her rotating house with the chicken legs, though. I think that'd be neat. I don't know how long I'd survive, but I want to be inside it.
Well, if you're inside it, she's eating you, so you're not surviving at all.
How does the chicken leg support it all?
I don't know.
That's some strong chicken legs.
Right?
All right. So the next I have is the Ket She. Comes to us from Celtic folklore, primarily in Scotland. The name translates literally to cat fairy. Now, don't picture a cute kitten with wings. These are described as being sleek yet large, almost the size of a dog. Their trademark feature is a single distinct white patch on their chest. They're known for preying on the unburied dead. It was widely believed they could steal the soul of a corpse before it was interred. So, in old Scottish practices, people would guard a body before a funeral, performing loud games and rituals to keep the Ket She away. And there's a creepy detail: while they usually walked on all fours near humans, they're said to stand on their hind legs when no one was watching. This feeds into the theory that they aren't just animals, but witches who could transform between human and cat. And the transformation couldn't happen endlessly, though. Lore says a witch could only transform up to 9 times before the cat form becomes permanent. A clear connection to the old saying about a cat and its 9 lives.
Okay. That's cool.
I know Final Fantasy VII has the Kate Sith, and I think it's supposed to be that.
Yeah, and he has a Scottish accent,
Yes, he
too.
does.
So, you're at a funeral, but you're playing games?
And music, yeah.
Now, hold on, everybody.
The cat has a Scottish accent?
Yes. In the game, it's a cat who rides like this big stuffed animal, and it talks with a Scottish accent.
Oh, I thought the meow was in a Scottish accent. I'm like, how does that work?
That'd be funny.
That's fantastic. Have you played Final Fantasy?
Yeah, that's what got me thinking about this creature when I played the game and they have it on the game, and I was like, oh, and then I went in to find out like about it and everything because I'm all into that type of. I go into the lore stuff and I like checking out all the mythology, and that's what it's based off of, and that's why in the game it has a Scottish accent because it's supposed to be taken from a Scottish myth.
What's the game that has like tons of? My son plays it. He's always like, "Oh, Snallygaster's in that. Oh, this is in it," and he has like, it's like after the world ends, but then it comes back.
I don't know that one.
Like a post-apocalyptic thing.
I don't know that one.
Forget it then. I can't even think of it. No, but that's so good. I love anything with cats, and I'm so jealous that you guys got to encounter ghost cats. That's my dream.
Oh yes, yes. Diane had the encounter with the ghost cat, and then I heard it. You saw it. I heard it.
Yeah, it was real quick, but it looked like a little cat running. And then last night we were over my brother's house, and my little nephew, he's 12, and they had two cats that passed away, and the one cat, the one that most recently passed away, he goes down there and he plays the piano, and he goes, "Sometimes I hear the cat meowing," and we're like, "Oh," and he's like, "Yeah, I think the basement's haunted."
Oh,
Yeah.
lucky. Your whole family gets ghost cats. I just want one.
Right?
Now it's Chris's. Let's see what he's going to bring us.
Yes. Okay. So mine is.
Didn't you just do the Kate Seth?
Oh yeah, I did.
It's me. I lied.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I picked for the cutest. You like how I'm doing like an award show over here instead of just like the top 5. And the award for the cutest cryptid goes to the jackalope.
Oh, okay. I know what this is. I've heard of him.
He's described as a rabbit or a hare with antlers, sometimes called the Frankenstein rabbit. They are said to be very strong and hostile. They use their antlers as defense or offense to attack hunters in their legs. Hunters are advised to use stovetop pipes to protect their legs against the jackalopes. They're said to be very fast and have the ability to mimic human voices. And I guess they can even sing along to like songs. So if you're out camping, the jackalope can be in the back, like baritone in it.
And the jackalope has the best voice out of everyone.
Put everyone to shame. I love it. And if you are looking to catch one or just calm it down, whiskey is said to be their drink of choice.
There we go. My kind of rabbit.
And then I guess that there were snake oil salesmen that were selling jackalope milk because it's supposed to be a very powerful aphrodisiac. And I would love to see how they're getting this milk out of this animal.
Oh, geez.
But the story began when 2 brothers went hunting and they came home with a rabbit carcass. And the brothers, by the way, they were also taxidermists. So they attached some deer antlers onto the rabbit's carcass.
Okay.
And they sold it to a local hotel in Douglas, Wyoming. And then the orders just kept coming in for this weird Frankenstein taxidermy concoction. And with this spread the story of the cute creature.
Oh.
Now, sadly, there are some actual bunnies that have those protrusions out of their head. But those are like tumors. And that's kind of deadly to the rabbit. So it's cute but sad at the same time. I'm just a bummer today.
I have to admit that I thought the jackalope was a real thing until I was way too old to have believed that it was a real thing. I was like in school until I finally found out that wasn't real. Yeah, he's over there with his Barry White voice giving out milk, just enjoying himself.
And taking shots of whiskey.
He's feeling good. I love how online, if you look it up, though, you can, you know how you start in the search bar, like, are jackalopes? And it's like, are they real? And they'll say no. And then underneath it, it will be like, what does jackalope taste like? It tastes like lobster. Okay, what?
That's different.
Yeah, right. Hey.
But I hope they are real, but not with the tumors.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Diane, you're next.
Okay. So, this one, I could easily see me falling for and leading to my death. Beaufollet is a legendary ghost light found in the folklore of France, and most famously, Louisiana Creole and Cajun culture. So, in folklore, it's a mysterious light, a small, faintly glowing orb of blue or yellow light, often seen hovering or dancing over the swamps, bogs, marshes, and cemeteries at night. It's also a mischievous spirit. The light is widely believed to be the wandering spirit of a lost soul, sometimes a wicked person, a loved one who died unbaptized, or even a child. And it's also dangerous. Its primary legendary behavior is to lure unsuspecting travelers, fishermen, or hunters off the safe path and deeper into the treacherous marsh or swamp, often leading them to become lost, fall into the water, or meet an unfortunate end. In some tales, it is said to chase people or laugh as they become lost. So, yeah, I could definitely see me following a light out into the swamp and drowning.
I could see them laughing at me because I get lost very easily.
Diane, so do you.
I do get lost easily, too.
So if we hear the laughing in the background, we know who it is now.
That's what you can blame it on. Next time we're in the parking lot, you can't find the car.
Yep.
It was the faux fillet.
Yep, the faux fillet.
That's so weird. There's so many creatures that are said to lure.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there really is. There's a lot like that. All right, so my next pick is one of the most famous and chilling in all of North American folklore. Everybody knows it. The Wendigo. This is a malevolent spirit or creature from the folklore of the Algonquian-speaking First Nations, primarily in the Great Lakes region. The essence of the Wendigo is insatiable hunger, specifically a never-ending, overwhelming desire for human flesh. It's the physical embodiment of gluttony and starvation. Appearance-wise, it's horrifying. It's typically described as a giant, gaunt, and emaciated humanoid. Its ashen or decaying skin is pulled tight over its bones. It has sunken or glowing eyes, and the entire thing is said to emit a foul odor of death. The legends serve as a profound cautionary tale. A human is said to transform into a Wendigo or become possessed by its spirit after committing the taboo of cannibalism, often out of desperation during a brutal winter. It's a terrifying metaphor against selfishness and gluttony, and a reminder to value community over individual survival.
Wow.
So don't eat people.
Yes. Eating people is bad.
Yes, eating people is bad.
Gosh, you have so many rules I have to remember.
Yeah, right? It's like, not even a little piece? Just a finger?
No.
Alrighty. Liss, you will be next.
This one I'm just going to read right from Cryptid Wiki.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the Funeral Mountain Terrashot.
Ooh.
It's a bizarre creature, which was also in that book, The Fearsome Creatures, with that huge name from the lumberjack folklore of North America. It has a casket-shaped shell, which is 6 to 8 feet in length, and long wobbly legs, which cause the terrashot to sway uncertainly from side to side and forward and backwards as it travels along. So just picture this like coffin type thing on these really long legs, and it's swaying, you know what I mean, as it's walking.
Okay.
This strange beast was first reported by some Mormon immigrants who observed a peculiar procession entering the desert from a certain mountain range. Afterward, named the Funeral Mountains. It said that the creature lives in the little meadows and parks in the higher portions of the range, where they gradually increase in numbers until, by a strange impulse, they are seized by a desire to immigrate. Then they go on a disastrous journey across the desert, walking in a single line. None will ever survive the journey as they cannot take the heat of the sun. Eventually, they fall over and die due to the intense heat and leave deep, grave-shaped holes in the sand.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
In Fearsome Creatures in 2015, the Funeral Mountain Terrashot is a 6-legged fungoid, part fungus and part animal, with horns and a herbivore diet. The spores are deadly if inhaled. A human will turn into one. And I guess the scientific name is Morgellons explosium. So basically, it's a walking coffin that explodes.
Bet you never thought you put those two words together.
Now that's a unique creature.
And they just like walk to their death.
Well, for a stroll, and he just keels over.
And it's a whole line of them. So it's like a procession of coffins. Because once they get so many, they just have this urge to go where they're all just going to die on the way. I love how these are supposed to all have like some sort of, I don't know, like some fable or something behind them. Like, what is the point of this?
Yeah.
Do it for the heck of it.
Don't line up your coffins. Like, I don't get it.
You imagine one wakes up, I want to go for a walk, and then another one. Next thing you know, they're just marching off to their death. They don't know no better.
Oh, so no coffin gangs.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's the moral of the story.
Perfect.
All right, Diane.
So this is the coolest one that I found. So, the slide rock bolter is a legendary creature from American folklore, often classified as a fearsome critter, from the tales of 19th and 20th century lumberjacks and miners in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. It is typically described as a massive whale-like or fish-like creature with an immense head, a huge mouth, and small eyes. Its most distinctive feature is a divided flipper-like tail equipped with enormous grab hooks. It is said to live only on the steepest mountain slopes, more than 45 degrees in Colorado, and it uses its tail hooks to latch onto a mountain crest where it waits motionless for days, observing the slopes below for prey, usually described as unsuspecting tourists or other hapless creatures. Once prey is spotted, the bolter releases its grip and slides down the mountain like a gigantic toboggan. It swoops down with its massive mouth open, devouring everything in its path, including trees and entire groups of people. It then allegedly uses its momentum to crawl back up another slope to wait again. So,
It's essentially a rock slide.
yeah, it's like an avalanche with a mouth, and it just eats you.
Yeah.
But I thought he was cool.
His momentum to climb back up the mountain?
Guess he slides down and just comes right back up.
Let me see.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
He must be moving fast.
See if it says how long it takes him to get back up there. It just says it then uses its momentum to crawl back up another slope to wait again. I don't know if that's taking like days or he just zooms right back up there after eating everybody.
Huh. That's a cool one.
So he's just like, I'm hungry.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
get back up to the top of this mountain and just wait.
Wait for it to fill up again. I like that. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at pictures of these guys.
So that's the rocks. What is it? Rock slide bolter?
It's the slide rock bolter.
Slide rock bolter.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was listening to another podcast, and they did a whole episode on that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was the guy was like the creature. It like wiped out this mining town, and then the insurance company comes out to investigate what happened. They're trying to figure out who's at fault. And here they go into like this deep dive into the inside of the mountain where they wind up finding this creature, and they're trying to figure out how to kill it. But how do you kill rocks? Like, how do you kill rocks?
Well,
dynamite.
If you want to go back to Return to Oz.
Yes.
So an egg did it for him.
God, I barely remember that movie. I remember being weirded out as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember the part when the Rock Monster King did the reveal when he like opened his like gown a little bit, and there were the ruby red slippers. That was my favorite. Oh, it was hysterical. But yep, eggs. That's what they need.
Yes.
That's right. Wants to be fashionable.
Yes.
Okay, so now I have I think these are the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay.
Pressure's on. This better be a good one.
Yes. So, all right. So, finally, let's wrap up with a cryptid that's much more recent and local to the U.S., the Dover Demon.
Okay.
Yes. Massachusetts. Woo!
Yep. This creature was reportedly sighted in Dover, Massachusetts over just 2 consecutive nights in April of 1977 by several teenagers. It was a brief, highly localized frenzy of sightings. The description is alien-like and bizarre. A small, hairless humanoid, about 3 to 4 feet tall, with a disproportionately large watermelon-shaped head. It allegedly had no nose or mouth, but its most striking feature was its large, glowing eyes, reported as orange or green. It had a slender body with long, spindly arms, legs, and tendril-like fingers. It was so strange that cryptozoologist Lauren Coleman dubbed it the Dover Demon. Since the sightings were brief and never repeated, skeptics have jumped in with explanations. Was it a misidentified animal, like a moose calf or a snowy owl whose eyes reflected the headlights? Or because the witnesses were teenagers, was it simply a classic hoax, perhaps influenced by the popular sci-fi movies of 1977? Either way, for 2 nights in April, this strange tiny creature put a small Massachusetts town on the cryptozoology map.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
You can look it up on YouTube and watch. There was a whole thing about it, and it's a really cool looking creature.
Mhm.
It is a really sharp looking creature.
I went to a cryptid festival last week, and there was one person that was selling a whole bunch of Dover demon, but because they make fun of Massachusetts people, they say Dova. All the merch, it was hysterical.
Oh, that's good.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. It's interesting. Like, you've seen, if you go by the supposed eyewitness accounts and the photos and the pictures that they've drawn, it looks kind of like some kind of an alien. Like, if you think of the gray aliens, it looks kind of like one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Got the big eyes, and you don't really see a mouth or anything on it. It's sharp. It was really cool. I think it's one of the neater, and it's more of a modern take. All the other ones I did were old, and they went get something newer.
Yeah, the spindly arms, it could really alien, but I know that a lot of people say, like you said, like an owl, or a lot of people say monkey, but what monkey would have little tiny limbs like that?
Yeah,
Not
that's
that small.
weird.
I hope he's real, and I hope he comes back. He brings me a ghost cat, too.
He took a vacation to see the sights.
He was dropping some eggs off at the mountain.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a good one, though.
So, being from that area, is he like the most famous cryptid from like Massachusetts?
No way. Puckwudgies. No, I think it's definitely like puckwudgies, thunderbirds.
Yeah, Thunderbirds. I was thinking about doing Thunderbirds because they're really cool too.
But I think Bigfoot, too, is a lot around here.
Okay.
Yeah, Bigfoot, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
So everything has some kind of a Bigfoot story. That's why I didn't want to do Bigfoot because I was like, yeah, that's going to be like taking an easy way out. Everybody knows about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Harry and the Hendersons. I think everyone knows about
Oh, I love that joke.
Love that movie.
No, I love cryptids, though. Even if you believe in all of them or not, they're just so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like how they go into, like I said, I like the folklore between, and like behind a lot of them, and I also like how they all have some kind of a, like, it's a warning, like, don't do this or this could happen to you, or don't do this or you may run into this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't eat people and no coffin gangs.
Yes, absolutely, no coffee gigs. But yeah, so that's I think that's everything for everybody, right? We got them all.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
I like to think that they're all real because I think the world's gotten to the point where everything is explained by science, and that whole magical element is so far removed. It's nice to think that we haven't figured out everything that's out there and found every creature that's around.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of cryptids that were thought to be cryptids that turned out to be actual animals. Look at like the giant squid, and
Yes.
there's been a lot of instances over the years.
Yes, so I think it's cool. It gives like a little bit of mystery to the world.
Yeah, so maybe there is a walking coffin and we don't know it yet.
Maybe there is, and we just have not yet met one, which I really hope we don't. Or the night crawlers, they might be around there. You should look outside for them.
Yes. Or the walking pants.
Yes.
Someone called them a tooth, and it took me a minute, and I'm like, oh, I see what you're talking about. They do kind of look like a tooth.
Yeah, kind of.
Thank you so much, Chris and Diane, for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you for
having
having
us. It was a lot
us.
of fun.
If you want to check Chris and Diane out, I'll throw their links in the show notes. I can't talk. And they are, again, on Haunted Escapes. And yeah, till next time. Bye.
Thank you for listening. If you need more content or just want to help support the podcast, head on over to patreon.com and search Ouch, Was That a Ghost? If you need some snazzy merch, you can find it at crowdmade.com by searching Ouch, Was That a Ghost? If you have a story you'd like to share, you can email it to ouchwasthataghost@yahoo.com. You can also find us on Facebook and all the other social media platforms under Ouch, Was That a Ghost?
Help me.
All links can also be found on OuchWasThatAGhost.com.